In today's episode you will see how I'm not afraid of scratching a paint on a car,
What can go wrong here, right, guys?
and how I spent 3 hours of labor to totally destroy a side mirror.
Was those the correct steps of replacing or removing a glass mirror?
Hello guys, and welcome back to another video with this E87 project build. If the timeline feels a bit off today, don't worry, I will try to explain everything. Anyway, as you can probably tell from the thumbnail of this video, today we are fixing the key fob battery and we are trying to depossess the side mirrors, and hopefully at the end of the video the side mirrors will stop act like they are haunted. So get comfy and let's get back to work. The first fix on the list is the replacement the key in the battery. Replacement the key isn't as simple as, let's say, in VW group cars, when you just pop up the back cover of the key and swap the battery and you are done. In this case, unfortunately, the battery is soldered directly onto a circuit board. The most garages will replace the entire key, which costs you around whole kidney and half lung, and if you are at least a little handy, you can actually do it by yourself. Unfortunately, I didn't film the part where I carefully disassembling the key fob, but basically I used the utility knife to carefully cut through the glue that holds the front and back part of the key together. And I also used a plastic trim tool to carefully pry it open. Once you have opened the key like this, you have to desolder the old battery here. By the way, I'm using a battery type VL2020 with this kind of holder. I found online there are two types of holders. For me, should work this one. By the way, I'm noob in soldering, so hopefully you won't get hurt by watching me how I'm struggling with soldering. Even though I'm pretty much a beginner when it comes to soldering, this is one of those tasks that's so simple it's actually hard to screw it up. The only thing you really need to watch out for is accidentally desoldering something you actually need. As you can see, the old battery is out, and now we even more carefully solder the new battery back in place. Soldering a battery onto a circuit board, yeah, it's a bit spicier. You've got to avoid frying the pads, shorting half the board or ending up with a connection that doesn't actually connect. So yeah, maybe test it first before you put everything back together. Now let's test it, if it works. Let's put back together the key, at least temporarily, without gluing it back. And let's test it. Yay! I'm really happy about it, because last time I had to hit the key few times to make it work, and now perfect. Unlock, lock. So now small amount of super glue and the key will be back together and working. I have to find the super glue first. I found only this amount of super glue. I'm not sure if it's enough for the whole key fob. It looks like this amount of super glue was enough. The key is holding back together, and yeah, that's another thing off the list. It's now about 2 weeks later and I'm finally getting around to fixing the side mirrors, and I can promise you this one's gonna be fun. Here I would like to show you possessed mirror. Did you see a possessed mirror before? I came to car and the mirror is wide open like this, and when I actually put it back in the default state, something like that, and unlock the car. Yeah, do you see it? The mirror is vibing. Yeah, and that crack. It doesn't look healthy. The mirror is vibing actually so hard that it's willing to break his neck. Yeah, enough of my embarrassing the jokes. And when I put the mirror back to the default condition, actually there should be a pin under the cover, and the pin is stuck closed in my case, which means that the mirror can open all the way to the bonnet. So the fix here should be to apply a little bit of WD-40. Yeah, there is a hammer included, and it requires multiple hits to the mirror, so the WD-40 will spread across the whole, like mechanic system, or how to say it. And when we check the other side, but first let's say hi to Alfie. Alfie, say hello to camera. Yeah, he was missing from the previous video, but now he's here. When we actually check the other side, this mirror is also stuck. What a surprise! Let me open a car. Do you hear it? Wait. Yeah, the electrical motor, which is inside this mirror, tried to open or close the mirror, but it cannot. I think there is some gear which is broken because it's made from plastic, and I found online there is some repair kit for this mirror. I would like to disassemble whole mirror. I have plastic trim tool remover, and I can clearly see, if I bring you closer, that somebody before me tried to open this, because it shouldn't be like that. Okay, so let's try to open it. I think there should be at least 1 or 2 screws under this plastic piece, which are holding the whole mirror to the chassis. But firstly, let me open this cover. My dog is playing with the stick, actually. Yeah, I will show my dog instead of me struggling with removing of this shitty cover. Okay, enough dog. Let's get back to work. Hello. And what you didn't see in this scene was probably the longest mirror cover removal in human history. And all I can actually had to do was just use a bit more force to pop out a couple of clips. That's it. The flat screwdriver is coming to help me. I think this should be bright. Okay, here. Yep, nice. Oh, something happened. Oh, this one is broken already. Not sure if by me. So yeah, what I'm doing right now, absolutely pointless. I spent way too long deciding whether to leave in these scenes that lead literally nowhere. But hey, this is part of the job, part of learning, and honestly, part of the chaos. I thought it might be fun to show you that not everything goes smoothly, and sometimes it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back straight into a wall. Let me know in the comments. Do you enjoy these oops that didn't work moments, or just I should cut the failures and pretend I always know what I'm doing?
Hello, hello. It's 8 AM in the morning, and today we'll start with fixing this junk here. I filmed some scenes where I attempted to for the first time to fix these side mirrors, but unfortunately I wasn't able to disassemble them. So I will start with the left hand side, because it should be easier to repair it. Somewhere there under this cover is a steel pin which should hold the mirror in place, but unfortunately it seems to be stuck. So a little bit of WD-40 and a little bit of hammering, let's say, should do the trick. So let's see.
Same process as you saw in the previous scene. First, we need to remove the mirror cover.
It finally got unstuck. I found unclipped connector. Let's focus, please. unclipped connector, and I'm pretty sure that the diagnostic throwing an error that the heating is not working, something like that. But now I'm thinking whether it's because the old mirror was broken, they replaced it with the new one, doesn't come with heating. Not sure, but right now I would like to fix primary that stuck pin. Okay, my assumption was completely wrong. I was able to reproduce it on the other side. So basically, here this metal piece is responsible for locking the mirror on specific position. If you manually trigger folding or opening the mirror, then you can hold the mirror in place you want to have as your default, and this metal piece here will rotate like independently of the from the whole mirror. So we have to now open the mirror, not hold the mirror secured in place we want to, and this thing here will rotate. No, zkus to.
The closing looked fine. It shut exactly when it was supposed to, but when it came to opening, the same issue popped up again. I spent another hour playing around with the settings, but that little metal stopper I showed earlier just won't stop in the right spot. So yeah, I think that was only part of the problem. The other part is getting the stuck pin to move again. And honestly, I was tired of messing with it, so let's move on and take apart the right side mirror. To get to the screws holding the mirror, we need to remove the entire door panel and all the surrounding plastic bits. So I'm starting with the window and mirror controls, then the plastic cover that hides the screw holding the door handle, and the inner door grab handle.
The door trim holds on this screw here. Also, there is one screw here and another here, and that should be it. So I had to check another YouTube video where some other guy was doing the same job I am about to do, and he mentioned that besides that 3 screws, there are only the plastic clips under the door panel. I'll try to place it somewhere here so you will see it actually, but I'm not sure if it will work as intended, as everything today regarding this car. Yay!
Here I would like to pause for a second. If my videos aren't worth the subscribe, I get it. But this singing performance? Come on! That deserves at least a like.
Okay, let's go. Alright side. This is useless. These plastic trim removal tools. Yeah, that's the sound I wanna hear. What can go wrong here, right guys? Oh, that is something. Is it all? Perfect guys, so here it looks like. A few connectors I have to unplug. Speakers. This one, how the F? This should be unplugged. I don't like these connectors. I never know what's the proper way of unplugging it. Perfect, the door panel is removed. It's here. Actually, the whole panel drop me from hands and the connector disconnects, like with using gravity. Also here is a connector for Bowden opening and closing the doors by using handle. From the bottom side here you just pry the plastic clip and move the whole assembly upside. And here are the two Torx, 20, 25, something like that. This connector here. One more time I was fooled. And the last screw is hidden under this ceiling. Voila, mirror disassembled. I will put it here. Right now I will need to plug the window regulator because I need to go and I don't want to have windows open. So let me put the plug in. It doesn't work. Why? Because the ignition is not Macarena. And the second window as well. Perfect. See you in a garage. Let's see what we have here. There are 3 screws, there's supposed to be 4, and this one is very set. Not sure if WD-40 will win this fight today. I would like to see what's underneath there, that metal piece holding on that 4 screws, because removing the mirror from a car didn't expose on the first glance anything new I would like to see. And I hope that I can get inside of this piece here because of 2 reasons. The first one is that I would like to see what the pin holding locking the mirror when it's opening or closing on a place looks like, because of the other mirror, which is not still fixed. And the second reason is that I read online that there should be some plastic gear and the teeth might be broke, and they should sell replacement kits for that, or repair kits. The better idea would be to buy a brand new second-hand mirror from scrapyard, as I said, and save like 2 hours or 3 hours of labor. But yeah, that's me. I would like to do it as cheap as possible. I will spend on it like 1 billion hours, and at the end I will buy that piece new anyway. I swear the engineers from Germany made mistake while designing this BMW. How can I disassemble this mirror? It's clearly holding on this middle section here because the edges are loose. I don't know if that mirror glass should come off first, but when I try to pry it, it's simply not moving. Why I done it like this one? I should buy a new. Then I would say hi and everything is beautiful. No, but no. Guys, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I simply cannot remove that mirror glass, because I believe under this glass there are another screws I had to unscrew.
Guys, was those the correct steps of replacing or removing a glass mirror? I don't think so, but you tell me. Very good job, I like it. So as you can see, I finally did it, and I hope under this centerpiece there will be some plastic gears or something like that, and my guess is that one of the teeth on the gears is or are broken. Okay guys, sorry about that. If there was any chance that I can disassemble it and replace that gear or whatever there is broken, if there any chance existed before, right now it's gone. It's completely gone. I cannot get into the last screw, and I don't know what to do. The best solution for me is find some second-hand, brand new mirror on scrapyard. But I wanted to do it myself. Sometimes it's like this. You learn the hard way. Okay, never mind. So don't do it like I did.
2,000 years later.
So after what felt like eternity of hunting, I finally got my hands on power folding mirror. Unfortunately, it didn't cost 500 crowns as I planned to spend on it, but it cost 1,500 crowns instead. Turns out these 3-pin mirrors are a lot of rarer than 5-pin mirrors. And as you can clearly see, I didn't even get glass for this mirror. So I had to spend another 300 crowns for the glass itself. And here is brand new heated glass. But hey, at least I got it, and now we can assemble everything back together and check whether it helped or not. Guys, do you know what's even better than finally finding the right mirror? Accidentally buy wrong ones. Yeah, initially I bought right and left side mirrors for 1,000 crowns. I was super excited about it, but then I came home and I realized they are not power folded, as I didn't check how many pins they have. Now I have 2 spare ones. So if you are interested in buying in good condition right and left sided mirrors, then hit me in the comments and I will make you a solid, decent price for it. So let's check first if everything works as intended. Let's press that unfold button. Perfect. Very good. And try to... Oh, perfect. Windows working. Yes! So you could already see that this side was working as I replaced the whole mirror, but I didn't actually show you the right side mirror that I finally managed to fix it. Yes! So it's like 1,500 crowns back at home. Perfect. I didn't have to buy another one. And one more thing. Maybe you realize different color of this cover, but that's simply because the cover I have I want to respray, so it doesn't make sense actually to put it back on the car before it's actually repainted. But yeah, I'm happy with the result. Both mirrors and key fob is working. So guys, that will be it for today's video. I have to thank all of you. It really pumps my channel up and provides me a little bit of motivation that actually what I'm doing makes sense. And yeah, we proved that we can DIY way depossess haunted mirrors. Give this video a like or leave me a comment what I did wrong with the broken mirror, why it broke in your opinion, what I can improve in terms of recording the videos, and see you guys in the next video. Ciao.